Hello friend, here I am here to discuss economics application of total derivative. I will present two example, one example from consumption and another example from production. And this is Jitendra Kumar. You are watching our YouTube channel Economics Study Point. If you come first time at my channel, please subscribe my channel and press bell icon for all notifications so that you could get easily notification for my latest video. Now let us start. First start from consumption example for where we can apply total derivative. Here u denoting utility function, which is the function of C and F. C, that is C that means amount of coffee consumed. S, that means amount of sugar consumed. Where C, that is the amount of coffee consumed, completely depend upon the amount of sugar consumed. That means here the amount of sugar consumed and amount of coffee consumed, showing complementary relationship. Complementary goods, though two goods are used in fixed proportion. Okay, you can write and put it in composite function u equal to f g s. You can see here ultimate sources of change variable is s, and we are interested here to measure the rate of change in utility function due to change in amount of sugar consumed, and where sugar and coffee are complementary goods. What kinds of impact you can see on utility function? For this purpose we need to apply total derivative. Okay, total derivative of utility function u with respect to s. First, taking the partial derivative of u with respect to first function c, and again c is the function of f, simple derivative of dc by ds plus first thing here, and you directly depend upon the amount of sugar consumed. So we can take the partial derivative of u with respect to s, and we can write is in alternative notation like fc, denoting the partial derivative of u with respect to c, dc by ds plus denoting the partial derivative of u with respect to s. This is the formula for calculation for measuring rate of change due to change in one variable, and at the same time both variables are complementary. That means they are interrelated. So this is suppose what kinds of changes you can see in utility function when the amount of sugar is a change, or when sugar and coffee are complementary goods. We need to apply total derivative in order to know the change in utility function when one variable, that is the sugar, is a change and both sugar and coffee are interrelated, that is they are complementary goods. Now move to production. Here q is the production function, which is the function of klt. K, that means the amount of capital implied. L, that means amount of labor implied, and T denoting time. Time, that means a production function can change over the time due to technological progress. Due to over the time we can see improvement in both labor and capital. Labor and capital can get some improvement over that time. So that here q is depend upon k and t, and k and t also depend upon time. That is the over the time, the quality, the skill of labor and capital automatically will grow due to technical progress. Suppose that over that time, what kinds of uh, changes we can observe in total production function over the time. With the improvement in labor and capital, we need to apply total derivative. This is the economics of application of total derivative in theory of producer behavior, that is the production. So first we need to apply total derivative of production function with respect to t. Okay, first take partial derivative of k with respect to, sorry, partial derivative of q with respect to k. First, q production function depend upon k, and then k is also depend upon the time dk by dt. Second, q depend upon the l, partial derivative of q with respect to l dl by dt, and directly q depend upon that time delta q by delta t. In alternative notation we can put it delta q. If we take the partial derivative of production function with respect to k, it gives us marginal product of capital and k dash t. It is the derivative of k with respect to t. Delta del q by del l denoting MPL, marginal product of labor, and L dash t plus q dash t, the derivative of q with respect to t. This is the formula for calculation of total derivative. Once again, in sum, we can say, if we are interested to know what kinds of changes in q will be reflected due to change in time, and labor and capital also depend upon that time. So we need to apply total derivative in order to know the what kinds of changes can take place in the production function. I hope everybody got it, and if you have no idea how to calculate total derivative, I have made a video in two languages. You can enjoy watching of that video. Just you need to spend 5 to 6 minutes in order to learn basic concept of total derivative. Thanks for watching my video till end. Jai Hind.